was blowing, the wind was blowing out, the ball flew over home. I apologize that it didn't get on the stream, so sorry, lead off batter there. The ball is foul ball. There we are. Ball there. And we got the strikeout, so one down and one for home run there.
What do you got there?
I'm trying to put the link in the there's a strike. Alright,
Do we think we're live?
we're definitely live.
Checking with your shit.
Ball is hit the center. Jack's underneath it. He's have to go back. It goes over his head. He got completely fooled by it. We'll see that ball go in here, and the runner will motor in a second. He'll stand up for another double. So 3 batters up so far. One with a home run, one with a double, and one with a strikeout. And the Jackrabbits, as the home team, the #1 seed, gonna need to shake off what's going on here. Teddy looking very hittable right now.
Let's go, Teddy!
Mark, what are you seeing early here?
I'm seeing that these guys look like they're playing down from 15U. They're very big. I understand we beat them yesterday, though, so that's encouraging.
No, we beat the team from the previous game. We have not played.
Oh, we have not played these guys. Okay.
This is all new.
Oh, actually, and it was the other team that I was talking about being looking
that big.
big, but these guys look pretty big too.
Yeah, certainly putting the aluminum on the ball here for sure. That ball is hit on the left field line. One step to the one out to the fence. And we're going to get a play in the second.
Ooh.
And they call it safe. He's right there. Boom. That may not work because I might just keep blowing off. So, Teddy didn't hit like he got it here in the top of the first. Home run, back-to-back doubles.
First batter struck out, right?
Second batter. First
Second
batter
led off.
That's right. And now we've got back-to-back doubles. So, I haven't really had a chance because we're just trying to get started here, get everybody, all that jazz. Really had a chance to diagnose him. If Teddy's getting hit like this, it means he's leaving the ball up. Swing and a miss. That was good try. Really got lucky there. So with the runner at second and one down, and one across the plate already, Teddy's next pitch is high. So everything Teddy's been throwing is high, which is very hittable, especially when you rely on movement and not on speed.
Is that your radar?
That's my radar down the side. Swing!
There you go.
5-mile-an-hour slider there. Looks like that one. 2 runs across now for the prolific Hooligans. My mic is not working. Why is my mic not working?
How do you know it's not
My
working?
dad just texted me.
Oh. Let me see if Kara, if anybody, she, I think, can barely hear Mike.
Hold on, I know what's going on.
You want to trade mics?
No, I think I can barely hear it. Problem with the controller up here.
Mike, I'm coming through loud and clear if you want to trade mics.
trying to figure out why my stereo doesn't work. I've got a problem with the stereo mics here. Otherwise, I can't. Oh man. Okay. I was just looking at that earlier. All right. 2 down now. And yeah, so one of the receivers is working, one is not, and I don't know why. It's gonna drive me insane. The one that whatever one can do. Yeah. So I got to figure out how to make that work. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna have to attack it mid-game. Oh, we had a timeout because there's a ball on the field from the other field. So anyway, we're not having a great start to our broadcast, and Teddy's not having a great start to his game. Here as we go with 2 down into a man on. And that ball is absolutely corked. And to left field, good catch just out of screen. So that's it. So everybody hit the ball really hard when they hit it. And Jackrabbits go down 2 in the bottom of the first here.
Frankly, with the way they were put in the bat on the ball, I think we're lucky to be just down 2.
I think we are lucky to be just down 2. All right, let me try to figure out why I can't figure out why my other receiver's not working. So what's happening here? It's this one. So why isn't this one working?
Had it working before, right?
Well, I used to be on mono. Yeah, like 2 years ago it worked. Both those worked. But I changed it to mono, and I don't know why it's on stereo. It's not working now. Try that. Check, check, check. Can anybody hear me on when I do that? Let's see. We've got 2 runs in, so it's a tie ball game here in the bottom of the second with Ricardo on and nobody on base. And he's gonna hit that ball.
Got it. Jump driver. We're gonna get a run. And that ended up wanting me to play from Casa Rock, Colorado. Right after
Let's do this, Jack. Definitely ran that first one. My audio's not working. I just restarted everything. So Esai's up now, ball's in the dirt. Jack's over at first, thank you. Let's see.
But remember, at one point, one mic was working.
Hey, we're back.
Hello.
The delay, but
Yeah, it's an 8-second delay.
do we dare try both mics or no?
I think I'm gonna go. Let's.
Yeah,
it ain't
let's-
broke right now. Well, it's unbroke. So
It's unbroke.
exactly. So I can hold it right here, and that sounds like that caught us just
So
fine.
back to the game. We've got Esai up right now. I'm not sure what the count is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Let's see. Let's take a look.
Game changer should tell me what we got here. I think it's
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
1-1.
looking at. It looks like. It looks like two balls, one strike.
And that was 66 and high inside. So 3-1 count now.
3-1.
Hey, you can hear us now. Guess what? I just restarted everything. I took all the audio equipment, plugged it back, or restarted it all. So that should help. And there's a foul ball off the right side. So 3-2 count now.
And just to catch up, we have Jack on second base.
And how did he get there?
Jack was hit by pitch.
Oh, okay.
And then it looks like he advanced on a pass ball.
Okay. So there we go. So runner in scoring position for Esai with a full count here. Let's see what he does with the payoff pitch. And he hits that one. It's a little with a crazy spin on it. And
Everybody's safe.
Jack's going to be safe at third. Woo, that was close. And Esai will be safe at home.
That
So
actually looks like that ricocheted off of the third baseman as it was
looked
coming
like,
out.
Yeah, it looked like it took some sort of crazy spin off maybe a fold in the turf here. I don't know. But it came down and then immediately took a shot towards the third base line. Third baseman overplayed it, had to stop, and it's really hard on the dirt or on the turf to stop and turn on a dime. So what do we got now?
So we got Jabril up, waiting for his first pitch. We've got men on the corners.
He throws a
No
strike
outs.
right down the middle. And we'll have Esai out at second, safe on the stolen base. So 2 runners in scoring position. The first pitch was a strike to Jabril. And Chris will be in the on-deck circle. And that ball is low. Swing and a miss. That was 69. That one came in nice and plenty heat on that one. Everybody needs to be back in the box on this. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Jabril's got to be swinging anything close. Put the ball in play. He does. And it bounces. We're going to score 1. Oh, it gets
Drop and
past him.
goes to the wall.
He's going to go to the wall. He's going to have a double, and we're going to have Esai score. That's a 2-run double for Jabril, ladies and gentlemen. And the Jackrabbits up 4-2.
Jabril's hitting the ball well these days.
Jabril is hitting the ball well these days. A lot of doubles for him. I was just looking at his stats earlier. So he hits quite a few. I think he's got something like 8 singles and 4 doubles.
He's hitting solid to the gap
Yes.
between center and
Oh,
right.
and the right fielder being subbed out immediately. No. So we'll have a timeout here. So we get a conversation with the catcher and the pitcher as well. As a reminder, 2 runs are in. There's a runner at second and nobody down. We have Chris up and Aaron in the on-deck circle.
Let's go 9.
4-2. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Jump Rabbits are in the lead.
Chris fouls off the first pitch.
Wow, strike. One strike is on the board.
Where's the ball? You want to go play kickback? You want to kick the ball back, coach? Come on, man. Come on your board. Come on.
And we have a ball from the other field on the field. That's I was trying to understand what happened there, but it looks like from the 13U team or 13U game behind us. Yeah.
So we got 0-1 on Chris right now. Waiting on the second pitch.
Christopher is at the bat.
And he just shots that one. Oh, just misses.
Foul.
That would have been his 3rd home run of the year.
That he would have run for a long time had he had that been fair.
That ball.
And we have the left fielder going to get the ball, so we're going to need some time for the pitcher.
Mike, who hit the grand slam yesterday?
So Chris had the grand slam yesterday.
Was it over the fence or was it?
It was over the fence to right
Wow.
center,
Wow.
and it was really just a normal swing. He wasn't swinging for the fences. He just hit the ball where it was supposed to be.
Ooh.
And Chris will take that
Chris
in the
got hit.
chest. He went the wrong way, and he will take first. And we're going to give him plenty of time to work that through because that hurts. So Aaron will step in.
So that brings Aaron up with no outs, man on first and second.
Nobody out. Flat.
And only batting 10 today, so the Jackrabbits will flip over the top of the lineup. What's Aaron doing? Or what's
I think he's just
is that Mason just going to have a chat with
delivering
him?
a message.
Okay. So we got a new baseball. There's a lot of people staring at each other right now. I'm not sure what's happening, but Mason in the on-deck circle because we're only batting 10. Aaron in the batter's box. Runners at first and second. Nobody down.
2 runs are in. Looking for more.
And throw over. Try the back pick, but Coach Hunter actually called that way early, so everybody ready for it. So with the second baseman holding the runner on and the first baseman holding the runner on, huge hole on the right side. Now they all do crash. Foul ball.
Tries to dig that one out of the dirt.
Yeah, Aaron helping him there. He didn't need to.
Be patient. That's what the old coach wants. They're pretty strict.
Next pitch. Low.
Oh, what ball? The old Mason guy is ready to bat again.
We got time. The second baseman's hat blew off right behind the pitcher, so it was distracting for the ump. Now we have a play ball sign. Here we go.
Ball to strike the count 2 on.
And there's a nice shot
Right
to the second baseman, or the shortstop. Throws
One
to
to
second.
short, he will not
throws to
catch him at
first.
first.
And they
We dig
bounced
that
the
up.
ball at first. So we will have the force at second on Chris, but Aaron hoofs it down, and that will on the scoop throw not made. We'll now have first and third with with one down. Excuse me.
One down.
And we'll have a substitute for pinch runner for Aaron. So in comes 12.
Catcher of the day.
Mike, at the high school level for CHASA, they're allowed to have courtesy runners for the pitchers and catchers. Is that the case here or no? It's
I
just-
don't think so, and I think we're playing standard CABA rules. Once you're subbed in, if you started, you can go out once and come back in. If you start on the bench, then you can come in, and if you go out, then you're done. So whoever, in the case of for Aaron, that was right field. So number 12 should be Emilio. So Emilio will get some time in right field likely, but it will be unclear if he would hit again. We may sub Aaron back in. That's usually what coach does. And that ball's in the dirt. Emilio is in because he's got wheels, and so He takes second on the wild pitch there. So 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 out, and the top of our order is up. So I like where we're at right here. So we haven't played the prolific Hooligans before, although I did understand the kind of makeup of a couple of teams we had played before. Some of these names and kids look familiar to our kids, but they're not necessarily have all played once together before that have played us. Certainly they played together. They've got 20 games on their belt this year. But that ball's in the dirt. Great stop by the catcher. That ball, he took that right off his knee and face, and if that ball gets the backstop, he's scoring. So you've got a son who's a catcher. What's the conversation about having courage to go get in the way of things? Most everybody else wants to get out of the way. What's the conversation about getting in the way of a pitch ball?
The catcher's got to slide both directions and get himself right in front of the ball at all costs.
Yeah. So you're asking him to self-sacrifice there.
Absolutely.
That's a nice strike.
You want him to get down. The coaches want to see him get down, to slide to the left, slide to the right, and get their body in front of the ball, not reach their glove out to get it.
That ball's fouled straight back, and it's going to get out of play, I believe. It does. And we'll have a full count now with runners at second and third. Now that the audio is working, I can get back in the groove of things. I got to go find my water bottle. I think all that running around trying to make the audio work made my made me all thirsty.
Parched.
Yeah, exactly, I'm all parched. So payoff pitch coming. Oh, and Mason's just a little early. Foul ball into the shrubbery down the left field line.
Mason still stays alive at a full house.
So no one going to get that. So that home team will have to replace that ball from our own supply. Oh, now someone's going to get it. Okay. And the payoff pitch again. It's going to be low and away, and that'll give the bases loaded for Jorge.
All Jorge needs to do is put the ball in play here and drive in some runs.
And we're going to have a timeout from the manager coming out to say hello. And it appears as though he's going to call for the third baseman to come in and pitch. So that'll be the end of the day for the man on the mound. And we'll get him some time to... You all right? Yeah. You okay? Sorry about that, man. We'll kill the audio here while we work on getting some water for me and making sure this all is all set up. But it looks like it's working again. Yay! And the Jackrabbits will have the bases loaded with only 1 down and Jorge up when we come back from this break. And the first pitch is fouled straight back. We're out of balls. I had it working with Tony a couple of years ago, but I haven't had a chance to work since Tony departed. So we're trying to find some game balls here because we are out. I thought we might be. Here, I'm going to hand that to you because I want water. I didn't get water.
So we've got Jorge up here with the bases loaded, 1 strike and 1 out. Jorge takes a ball high and outside. Jorge takes a 3rd ball high. Oh, my bad. That was ball 2.
Oh, jeez. I forgot to grab that one.
Actually, that was ball 3. Jorge pops it up. The center fielder throws it. It's going to score.
It goes all the way past.
So that's going to score 2 and leave runners at 2nd and 3rd.
We got 1 there, didn't we? Because we got the.
Oh, sorry. You got an amateur behind the mic here.
Jorge's, that was caught. So that's the second.
It was caught on the tag. We scored 1, and then the runners advanced on the misplay at 3rd.
Yeah, tagged up. So Teddy's in now from the windup. Oh, nice 54 mile an hour curve or whatever that was. Didn't even make it to the plate. Teddy swung over the top of it. What a birdie pitch for number 10. Teddy with a ground out and fielder's choice first time he was up. He can't afford to do that with 2 outs here. 65. Low, strike 2. The low strike zone not been consistent through kind of 2 innings here. Oh, strike, and the ball gets away. They will have to complete it. Teddy's safe at first. The run scores. So that was a swinging strike.
Emilio just gets back to 3rd.
So now we have 1st and 3rd. So Teddy advances to 1st on a strikeout, and then there's an error on the pitcher for the wild pitch, and the runner will score. So Jackrabbits up 6-2 now. Teddy will almost certainly be going on the 1st or 2nd pitch here. We have a timeout for number 10. He wants to understand what the play is.
It was a wild pitch, but he swung at it.
It was a wild pitch, but he swung at it, so it is a strike.
So in a sense, it was a drop 3rd strike.
Yes. So I don't know if I would call that an error on the catcher though. That ball was
I agree.
way hard to catch. So there's going to be a special play on here. Let's see what they do. Teddy with a delayed steal down at 2nd. He's going to be out by a mile. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. That was weird. It almost looked like they were trying to draw the runner to score from home, but Teddy then slid into the out. So base running mistake by Teddy gives us the 3rd out of the inning. Jackrabbits score 4.
Jackrabbits take the lead 6-2.
I'm not giving autographs till after the game.
Fair enough, Blue. Fair enough. You doing all day out here, 9 to 5?
All day, baby. 9 to 5, I work.
9 to 7,
You
you're
stay
right.
live in the middle.
Actually, yeah,
So we're sure it's working, right?
Yes, I'm 100% sure that the audio's back. We got to relive the ump's glory days and all his famous moves there.
His shenanigans.
His shenanigans, exactly. How he would steal second on catchers that he thought they had a good arm, or how he would, as a pitcher, pick guys off at second, and how he would bunt and still get on regardless, even when they knew he was bunting.
Shortstop, how he would tell him it was a foul ball and then pick him off.
That's right. Yes, any runner would come down. If he didn't have the ball, he'd say it's a foul ball, make him go back, and then they'd pick the guy off. So Teddy starts with a 63-mile-an-hour ball low, but I like him keeping the ball low there. And number 23 will be in.
Wait, that's it. Looks like it's at 80.
That ball's popped straight up. I think Teddy's calling for it, and he grabs it. So another pop-up that's caught by the infield here. First out of the inning. And let's see who's up next. Number 2. So we did just turn the lineup over, and the Hooligans now will be batting their leadoff batter here in the top of the third. And we have a conversation going on between the ump and the Hooligans coach. He keeps pointing. I don't know who he's pointing at. And we're asking for the first base ump to come down. Do you have any idea what this is about? I wasn't.
No, do we have some misplacement in the field, or maybe something from when we had the runner come in?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if there's a conversation about what happened on the foul ball there.
He's looking at the lineup. So
he's looking at the lineup.
I think it's something to do with the lineup.
So we had Melio come in and right, and if they didn't make that change, then on their bucket. But we definitely declared Melio for Aaron, so we're fine. Otherwise, we got Jack in center and Chris in left. Gianni,
so Melio can go in, and
he went in his place in the lineup.
But can he go into the field and
yes.
play, and then
he is Aaron?
Bat?
Well, he can continue to bat. He could bat when Aaron comes
Aaron
up.
Can come back anytime.
And Aaron can come back anytime, and I believe he has to come back in the same slot in the lineup. That means he would sub in for Melio.
Okay.
So we're having time eaten up here by the
I'm sure this is what
Hooligan.
Yeah.
This is where you gotta kill the Jeopardy music.
Yeah, I know. Do 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 do.
I already told you. Get sound effects.
Yeah. So we're having Coach Paul come out now to have some conversation about whatever the Hooligans coach brought in. Yeah. So they are pointing to the right fielder.
Is
But
that Melio out there?
that's
right?
Melio, but that was Aaron. That was Aaron's spot.
Right,
so
right.
that's the sub for Aaron, and we did declare it. So when we had the substitute. So yeah,
Can he even bat, Mike? And
He could.
And he could still come back in?
so yes,
But Melio, once Melio is out, he's done.
correct. Once Melio is out, he's done. And Aaron can come back in, and again, you got to come back in the same spot in the lineup. So
Right.
Usually-
Even if Melio hits for him.
even Melio
One
hits
time.
hits for him one time, correct. So the Hooligans coach not satisfied with the answer, but I think we're ready to play ball. Yeah, we're ready to play ball. So Coach Paul does it all the time, by the way. He will do the pinch runner thing and then some
him out there
inning
for a little
or
bit.
two in the field, and then most likely what will happen is Aaron will sub back in for Melio
time to bat.
when it's time to bat. Exactly. So Teddy comes set now. Fresh count to this batter, and that ball's in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, stop, Lisa.
So Isai knew that curve was coming and was ready for it. Look for a fastball here. And this guy hit the ball over the fence last time up.
Again.
Instead, he hits it on a one bounce to our left fielder. So clearly one of their better hitters. And a single for number 2 there. And number 2, if you come back and watch this, I apologize. I didn't have my stream up and running to catch your home run, so I apologize on that one. But it was a beautiful shot to center field. All right, so Teddy will be on the stretch, and number 14, I think, was the number.
This is their number 2 batter, their 2-hole hitter.
2-hole hitter, and he's going to hit that ball deep into left center. Nobody knows where it is. It goes to the fence, and Chris will track it down. And they will have a play at no base. And the run does score. So Teddy giving up those long fly balls to the top of the order again. And we have a 6-3 score here. And 1 down.
And that brings up their second baseman, number 3, their 3-hole hitter. He hit and drove in a run. Got a hit and drove in a run on his first time up.
Yeah, I believe he hit a double to center. And there's a shot to Jorge.
Oh, jeez.
They get the runner out at short, but they don't get the runner at first. So the runner is tagged on his way to third, and he's out. Oh, really? Well, it was close at first, but the ump says he's safe, so he's safe. So the runner at second runs into an out, and the runner at first now with 2 down. Good heads-up play by Jorge, who looked like he was going to throw to third, and then saw the runner hit the brakes and just tracked him down. Beautiful 52-mile-an-hour changeup from Teddy. The runner at first stays at first. Every outfielder playing almost with their back cleats on the warning track out there. So this kid must have hit a bomb last time he was up too.
He did hit one and drove one in. I don't remember what he did. But.
Nice stop by Isai there on a curve. Yeah, I think this is where they had the back-to-back doubles.
Yeah,
So I think
you're
this
right.
kid did hit a bomb to center. So Jack standing seriously with his back of his cleats on the warning track there. Throw to first, not
Just
in
missed
time.
him.
Go, Teddy!
So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 down now. And there's a little ground ball to Jorge,
Should have him
who
at
gets
second.
him at second. The
That's
fourth.
the inning.
Good heads-up play by Jorge. Good defense by the Jackrabbits. Great catch by Ricardo to be there. And they do put 1 run on the board, the Hooligans do, but it's a 6-3 as we go to the bottom of the third. Much like my video streaming is getting better as the game goes on,
So
so
is
is Teddy. I'll take it. I'll take it. He and I both had a very rough first inning, but it's better now.
Am I right? 6-3?
6-3. Go to the bottom of the third, and we're about an hour into this game.
And who's this other guy?
This is Mark.
Who's your son?
My son's Isaiah Ways, who can't start playing till next weekend because he's playing high school ball. But he's
I jokingly say he's
I
on
love
the
my baseball.
he's on the physically unable to perform because he's playing for high school baseball list.
but he'll be back
well,
for
hopefully
the next
in
tournament.
5 or 6 years I'll come out for his graduation.
Well, Isaiah will be done in 3. He's 28, right?
No,
Class
no,
of 28.
no, I'm not.
Oh, you mean Jabrell's?
Yeah.
Jabrell's class of 30, I think, right?
I think Jabril's the youngest, whereas
He is the
Isaiah's
youngest.
oldest.
Yeah, so there's quite a
But
difference.
Isaiah's
between
got
the
2 more high school games this week, and he'll be back on. He'll be
Uh,
back on
Well,
the 17th for that
could
will
be
be the
2
next
more games.
tournament
No, Isaiah's high school schedule.
for high school.
I know.
So Isaiah gets to join us in 2
Do
games.
we have weather coming in?
No, we have to win this game, otherwise we go home. So that's what he's saying. We have 2 games. Well, we have weather coming in, but not for today.
Oh,
No, I know, but he's
Yeah.
talking about no more.
Yeah, the league game on Tuesday is unlikely to happen. If you look at it, it looks like it's going to be. Oh, now it's only 30% chance of
Doesn't look
showers.
that bad.
It's not looking as bad.
And
It
not
was.
snow.
It was like 100% chance of showers before. So. All right, and the Jackrabbits 4-hole hitter Gianni will step in with Ricardo in the on-deck circle as we go to the bottom of the third here. And the side armor throws a 51-mile-an-hour. I think that's a change. It's dropping like maybe a change, like a curveball, but I think it's more of a change. And a fastball at 66, so a good 15 mile an
fastball
hour.
with some
Yeah,
movement.
yeah. That's a 25% difference between your fastball and your change. That's impressive. The change is what got Teddy. 67 strike.
And it looks the same coming out of his hands.
It really does. So 2 balls and 1 strike now to Gianni. We'd love to take that wind that's blowing out and help him put one over the fence here.
Oh,
That hit him.
that one actually hurt.
Did that not hit him? Why is he still?
Go to first, Gianni. Go to first. Oh. Yeah, Gianni.
Yeah, that hit him.
Yeah. I don't know why Gianni was standing there. He usually takes it and then just walks immediately, so I'm not sure. I guess because
I think he gets hit so often he's not even
he's
sure.
impervious to it. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. Like 14 or 15 hits by pitch this season. I should go look it up on Game Changer. I think we talked about it yesterday. Was a dirty dozen or a baker's dozen, so that would be 14, I believe. Anyway, Ricardo now.
Gianni, one of the rare players that needs a hit by pitch average.
Yeah, exactly. We should go look at how many hit by pitches versus plate appearances he's got. So Ricardo takes the first pitch for a strike. And he's going to pop that one straight up. It's not clear to me if anybody's got it. Nobody's got it. It's going to drop. They're going to have an easy play at second. Oh, no, he's in safely. He's in safely. Wow, I thought they got him for sure. So a very, very long or short single for Ricardo, who's
Mike,
in
why
first.
wouldn't they call the infield fly rule there?
So that's an excellent question why you wouldn't call the infield fly. So it has to be first and second, less than 2 outs, because the purpose of letting the ball drop is so you can get the double play.
Right.
Otherwise, all you do is 1 out, which is the same as the catch there. But that ball was lost in the sun, I think, and no one could see it. You could tell by the infield, all lost, second, short, and pitcher. And so Ricardo gets a gift from Mother Nature, and let's see if the Jackrabbits can take advantage of it. And Jack will take first pitch, ball outside. Jack was hit by pitch, right? When he was up last? Didn't he take it off the elbow or off the...
So Jack was hit and Chris was hit earlier.
Yeah,
too.
so we have 3 hit by pitches now, and
Right.
we're not even through the lineup twice. So Jack swinging the, I don't know what the Ultra Blue is there, and there's actually no throw. I think that's the Hype Fire, but the Arctic version. Let's see if there's going to be a back pick to first. There's not. Ball gets away. Everybody's going to move up. So we'll take that.
So we got Gianni at third and Ricardo at second.
And a 3-0 count. So what's Jackrabbit's rule on 3-0?
You better not swing.
You better not swing. Unless you let go into practice and running and running and running and running. Even Jack has learned not to swing on a 3-0 count. Let's see what this pitch is.
There you go.
Right down Colfax for a strike.
Now he can swing.
Yeah, well executed by 10. 10's got to throw a strike there, and there was no doubt about that. Oh, and Jack hits it. It's a line drive right to the right fielder. We did have a tag up at third, and we may have a play at third. And Ricardo's going to be safe at third. Gianni scores on the sac fly from Jack. So good job by the right fielder to make the catch, and everybody's going to move up on the sac. That's how baseball is played. That's exactly what's going to happen most every time. So Isai now will step in with a runner at third. Jabril in the on-deck circle. Did Isai walk last time?
Isai walked.
Yeah. 51 floated in. Isai gave up on it, and I think that was the curve it broke over. And I'm confirming there's 1 out. That ball away.
No, actually, Isai was credited with a hit last time.
Oh, was he with a hit last time? I'm trying to rack my brain. I apologize. I can't remember what he did last time. But whatever, we'll take the hit. Let's see if we can go for 2 for 2 here on a 1-1 count. He's going to pop that one straight up. I think people do see this one, and the pitcher does get it. Ricardo will stay at third, and 2 down now with Jabril in. Jabril had a double last time.
Double to the gap between right and center.
It's a different pitcher, so this one, the side armor, slinging it here, a little different than what he saw before. So let's see what he can do. With 2 down, he's got to get the ball into the outfield. And he's going to hit that ball through the left side. Oh, wait, he's got to pull the shortstop with a great throw.
He's out
Oh,
Wow.
wow. What a play from the shortstop. Bravo, shortstop.
Saves a run and ends the inning.
Does save the run and ends the inning. So that's why you love good defense. I thought it was through after it got underneath the third baseman's glove. Shortstop didn't give up on it. And Jabril, good
Pulled
wood
it
on
out of the outfield.
He did. He saved it from getting the outfield. So we'll go to the top of the fourth here. Jackrabbits 7 and Hooligans 3. And
I don't think it should be 7. I think it should be 6. That last run didn't score.
we scored 1 in that inning.
Before? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we scored on
Oh, yeah,
the sac
okay,
fly.
okay, yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna go check my. Yeah, my second base camera is like way down, 70%. Everything else is at 84, 85.
You have a battery pack on
I
each
did,
one?
yeah. Well, I don't have a battery pack on them now because I was gonna just charge them up between games, but and so I should have enough. Second base should be fine.
Do they charge that fast?
I'll get enough. I have to just get them above 50%. So, but I won't be able to. Second base will die in the second game if I don't charge it. So, yeah.
This is last.
We'll see. Oh, because they can do that.
When you bat everybody, you can have infinite subs, unlimited subs. But when you bat just 9 or 10, you're limited. So Mason in right, Jack in center, Chris in left, Teddy on the bump. He throws the first pitch strike to number 4. Gianni, Jorge, Ricardo, and Jabril around the infield. Isai, of course, behind the plate, and Teddy still on the bump. And he hangs a curveball that is hit over the fence. That is a home run.
Wow.
You can't hang curveballs like that. So well struck by number 4 to crawl back another run for the Hooligans. And the second home run of the day for the Hooligans. And the 4th run across the plate. That was a bummer. I saw that curveball hanging as it was coming in.
He knew it wasn't going to be good.
It knew exactly. The only way we were going to get any luck on that was if he swung underneath it or something. So nobody down, nobody on. 1 run across already here in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss, 64, right down Colfax. Teddy letting that one home run run off his back. Coming back to get a strike in his next pitch against number 30. The ball's inside. How are your Phillies doing?
They're coming back.
Okay, we'll take it.
They were down 7-2 in the. Now they're.
And that ball is hit to deep left again. Chris is underneath it, and back-to-back homers into the same tree out there. It might be time to go talk to Teddy. So Teddy's ball continued to be elevated. Number 30 with a home run, and then second in succession. So the infield comes in to talk to Teddy. No visits from coach. Number 8 will step in with a 7-5 ball game, and nobody out here in the top of the 4th.
Mike, how many innings is this so far for Teddy
I
for the weekend?
I believe this is he's begun his 7th. He has completed
7.
6.
And is that it? Is 7 the limit?
I believe 7's the limit on Cabo, but I can't remember when you play in the championship. You might get an extra inning. So the pitch is outside for ball 1. Teddy leaving lots of pitches up here, or breaking balls that aren't breaking, are being his demise here on 3 home runs today. He's going to throw that one high and inside for ball 2. And that ball is hit to right field. And Melio's got his hands out. He does get it. Oh, sorry, that's Mason, not Melio anymore. And he makes the play for the first out of the inning. So 3 towering fly balls on the first 3 batters. Only 1 stayed in the park for the first out of the inning. And the first pitch to this batter is outside. So Teddy's first pitch, number 12, here is a ball. Looks like he is going mostly with fastballs at this point. We're done playing with the breaking balls. There's a strike. There's a beautiful one there at 66. So I think that's the fastest Teddy's thrown all day. Just going to bring the heat now. And Mark is my rules man. He's looking at the Cabo rules here for 14U tournament weekend. How many innings everybody can pitch. Teddy had 3 yesterday. He's pitched 3 1/3 now.
14. 7 innings total.
7 innings total?
Yes.
Okay, so Teddy has 2/3 of an inning remaining on his arm.
There are no per day restrictions.
He's also thrown 50 pitches, so...
There's no pitch count.
Yeah, there's no pitch count here in Cabo, just innings. There's a nice strike at 61.
A straight 7. There is not an extra inning for
if we make the
championship.
we make the championship, so that will be Teddy now with a 2-2 count here. Throws a curveball that doesn't fool anybody. Oh, never mind. Everybody's acting like that was a full count. So, alrighty. So Teddy does walk that runner. Surprised they threw that curve, which hasn't really been working for him on a 3-2 count.
Actually, if there's a 6th game played, you do get 1 more inning.
Oh, we won't have 6. We had 2 yesterday, and the most we'd have today is another 2. There's a nice strike, 62 at the knees. I wish Teddy would just keep throwing fastballs. That seems to be the only thing that's really consistently getting over the plate for him. And at least if the...
It's a little weird. There's a 4-game format thing, but I think it's just 7.
Okay. And he misses ball 1 there. A groan from the audience, as many of us thought that was much closer to the strike zone than the ump did. There's a nice slider, 53 mile an hour for strike 2. So now with 1 ball, 2 strikes, Teddy's got to come back with a 53 mile an hour slider. I'm throwing fastball here. What do you think, Mark?
Fastball all the way.
Yeah. And it is, and it is. And there's a pop fly out to Chris, who does grab it and throw it in. And they have the runner 2 down now. So great job by Chris to catch that up against the fence out there.
A 61 mile per hour fastball from Teddy.
So the defense doing their job when Teddy's able to keep the ball in the space.
Yeah, I was just curious.
It sometimes screws up. I sometimes see like 110 for no good reason, but
yeah. Maybe it's exit. It picks it up off the bat.
it might. That might have been. I mean, it's very possible. That's an appropriate number for a fly ball that far. So, first pitch strike 62. Again, fastball from Teddy. And there's a little squibber. It's going to go right to Jorge, who's going to pop it over to second.
Over to second for the final out.
So a couple of dingers do make this game close. 7-5 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Jackrabbits still in the lead and still in charge. And I've got us at about 20 minutes left in the game.
I got us about 20 minutes left as well. So
we believe that is 7 for the weekend, and he's probably done. But I'll let Coach keep track of that. Yeah.
go away. How far do you want me to go before you'll leave me alone? That's fine. This is the dugout.
Seven five, and Chris will step in now in the bottom of the fourth. That ball's to the backstop, ball one. And the next pitch in the dirt, ball two. And we've got Melio in the on-deck circle after Chris. And there's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He snags it. He's going to throw it to first. And Chris will be out by a step or two. So 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the fourth. So Melio now with the Arctic Fire in his hand. And Mason will get in the on-deck circle.
Is that a shared bat, the Arctic Fire?
Yeah, it seems to be quite well loved. It's the Hype Fire, but in blue. So there's a strike, 56-mile-an-hour change. I think that's what that is. Next pitch. The ball is elevated, ball one.
Actually, if you're right on time, Mike, there's 25 minutes left.
Is there 20? So that's.
You said, yeah, because if we started at 1:10, that would be 2:55, right?
Yep.
So we're at 2:30 now.
Okay, so that's about 20 minutes an inning. So I could see there's another shot back to the pitcher. He's going to run it over to first, and they're going to get him there. So 1-3 put out again for the second out of the inning. Top of the order will be up with Mason, and then Jorge in the on-deck circle. Jackrabbits could definitely use a couple of base runners here.
So did you find out what coach was?
I didn't. Coach was having a conversation, but I didn't understand what it was about there. Looks like we do have Jack warming up down the right field line, so Jack will be taking over for Teddy. I can only tell because he's the only lefty. And there's a shot to the third baseman, and Mason Trumbull's coming out of the first base, and we'll have a throw
that's a
down.
nice throw.
Yep, solid throw. So 1-2-3 inning for the Hooligans. Jackrabbits go down without any sort of threat, and we'll probably have Jack on the mound here in the top of the fifth. So I spent a little bit of the mid-inning there trying to get exactly when we started. 1:07 Mountain Time is when we started. So that puts us an hour 26 in. 19 minutes remain on the clock. So remember, that's just no inning can start after an hour 45. So we are at the top of the 5th.
How does that rule work? Like no inning can start after an hour
Correct.
45?
So if an inning has already started, you will finish the inning.
Oh, I understand, of course.
Right. So we're at the top of the 5th. So if, for example, it takes longer than 19 minutes to get the what are these guys, the Hooligans and the Jackrabbits out, then this would be our final inning. If everybody goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then we'll go into the 6th inning. So Jack on the mound with the first pitch.
Got it.
It is hit into right center field. That ball's going to drop probably for a double.
Nope, I think he's going to hold
Oh, they're
it.
going to hold it a long single. Great play by Chris in center. So we are going to have some defensive changes with Emilio in right, Chris in center, Mason in left, Jabril, Ricardo, Jorge, and Gianni still across the infield. Eastside behind the plate, and like I mentioned, Jack on the mound. And number 2 will step in. Swing and a miss. 61 mile an hour cutter pitch there. Number 2 is the top of the lineup. We've seen him swing big swings off Teddy. So let's see if Jack can keep the ball low. Oh, we get a timeout for a ball on the field from the other diamond. And that ball is popped into center. Someone's going to need to go get it. No one can find it. Chris has got it. And another base hit, and then a booted ball in the outfield. So runners at second and third now. Tying run out at second. And we had everybody playing super deep there, and that just blooped in. So second, third, nobody out. Jack will go from the windup. And number 14 will be up.
They're 2-hole hitter for the Hooligans.
Is he 1 for 2 on the day?
He is 1 for 2 with an RBI
Yeah.
and a strikeout.
I remember Teddy struck him out in the first. I think he had a solid stroke into center field last time he was up. And a foul ball down the right field line. So we got a 1-1 count in here. Jack could really help himself if he can get a strikeout. Swing, ball's in the dirt. Here comes the runner. He does not come, actually. Great job by
And
Eastside.
you know what? If he had come, Jack would have had him possibly dead to rights at home.
Yep.
Good hustle from Jack.
Yep, good job by Jack to cover, and good job by Eastside to go get that ball. So Jack now does have a plus count here. He's got a 1 ball, 2 strikes. Like I said, he could really help himself with a strikeout with that tying run out at second. Swing and a miss. He does get it. So crucial first out. And number 3 will step in. Outfield will adjust accordingly here. We're going from a lefty to a righty. He's had a good day, hasn't he?
Second baseman, yeah, he's had 2 at-bats. He's got...
He hits that ball right down the third base line. That's fair. That will score the tying run.
I will score that.
Mason goes down the corner to retrieve the ball. It'll be a double for the second baseman. And there's nobody out at second base. Where did everybody go?
And Mike, that was his second hit of the day.
So the Hooligans hitting Jack as well as they're hitting Teddy. We're throwing our best at him, and they're putting the aluminum on it. Wow, it is really windy right now.
Now it feels like the wind's blowing in, though.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe. I can't tell.
Yeah, you're right. It kind of feels like maybe left to right.
Left to right, yeah.
It's not coming straight over, not trying to come straight over the back of us like it was earlier. So the go-ahead run out at second. 1 down. That ball's hit straight up. That should be Jorge all day. And he's going to grab it for the second out of the inning. What's this guy's number? 44? Is that his number? 4. Number 4.
No, for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4's in, right-handed batter. Ricardo's holding the runner on at second.
And number 4 is 1 for 2 today with a hit and an RBI.
And he just hits that one foul down the left field line. So we are short baseballs. We don't have any baseballs, so Jack is wandering around looking for one. We've lost quite a few over the fence today. And all of those ones that are over the fence are souvenirs. They are not going to be returned, and I don't blame a single one of those kiddos for wanting to keep that baseball. And with a 1 strike count, Jack will be going off the stretch here. Put that runner out at second. Oh, and that hits the ump right in the leg. We'll have a play at second.
Oh, they got him in a pickle. He's out for
They
the
got
third
him.
out.
Ricardo gets him. So saved by the ump's inner thigh. Isai makes the throw. Ricardo runs him down. It is a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And if we started at 1:07, we are done at 53. 2:53. So it's potentially 13 minutes left in this game. Jackrabbits are going to absolutely need to score if we're going to put an exclamation point on this game. But what a good game it has been, I will say. I knew it was going to be tight. I actually kind of called it as potentially the equivalent of the final. So we'll see what happens here as we go to the middle of the order. And number, what is that guy's number? But he's back on the mound, the guy at the sidearm slinger. Number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah.
How many minutes do we have?
We think
13, we think.
there's about 13 minutes left. So we're in the bottom of the 5th.
So they need 1 run to put this game away.
What? Yeah.
Well, 1 run
Well,
in more than 13 minutes.
Yeah.
If they get 1 run in 10 minutes, they get another chance.
Yeah. And
You
the
don't want them to have another chance.
right,
Exactly.
Jackrabbits fans do not. So and we went 1, 2, 3 here in the last inning, and that did not take 13 minutes. So
I know. Everybody doing a good job on the play-by-play.
you sound great over there. You sound great over there.
We got a
I'm always for both teams when I do it.
Yours.
I'm always for both teams.
Oh no, that's the right. You try to be as fair as possible. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you should have some hometown pride when your cousin's up, of course.
I don't. Did he say
He said, "I know." He said, "I know."
Oh, I know, not I don't.
I hope he said, "I know." Maybe he said, "I don't." I don't know. So Jorge Teddy Gianni will be our 1, 2, 3 here. Second hole, third hole, and cleanup hitter. Jorge with a shot down the third base line. That's going to be a good throw. And a nice.
Jorge wisely stopping at first, I would say.
Yes.
Mwah. I miss you guys.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Grandma?
I'm here instead of my recliner. Thank you. I miss your voices.
Well, it's great to be back on the mic.
Mike's on the mic.
Yes, Mark and Mike. That was Grandma Linda sharing her love. All right, so Teddy steps in now, and Jorge, who's a very aggressive base runner, out at first. And they're going to throw down a second. I don't feel good about this at all. He's out by a mile.
Oh, Jorge.
Jorge did not get the
right.
jump he needed. So Teddy will now.
Jorge is hurt, though.
Oh, Jorge is. Oh, he's grabbing his nose. We're going to have a timeout on the field. He is not wanting to lift his head, so we may need to get a first aid kit out to him there. I wonder if he got that's why I hate head first slides. I think he got the tag in the face. Probably.
In the face.
Yep.
In the nose.
Yeah.
I believe he's okay, though.
Okay, good. He's But yeah, that's why I know head first slides kind of keep your profile down and can help, but man, you're just so much more likely to get injured.
So actually, Mike, I just realized something. This is semifinals on Sunday, so there's no tie game.
We cannot tie.
So it would go. Is it a California?
It's actually a good question if it's a California tiebreaker or not. Teddy is in now, and he's going to take that pitch outside. Remember, he struck out against this pitcher last time, but got to first on a wild pitch. And he takes the first pitch, ball one, and a shot down to first base. First baseman's going to pick it up. Three unassisted. So Gianni up now.
Come on, Johnny!
Oh, we're facing a sidearm pitcher, and your Phillies are facing a sidearm pitcher. Gianni with the first pitch here. He's going to take that one outside. Ball one. We're going to need a big rally here. There's 8 minutes left on the clock. There's a strike at 65, right at the letters. If I were Gianni, I would just let every soft pitch go, and then I would be swinging at the fastball. And he gets hit by a pitch again because, of course, 2-1 game.
Crazy.
I will say I'm disappointed because he's the kind of guy. He's the guy who could hit a home run on our team, and now you've taken the bat out of his hand. You do get a chance to put the runner on. So. And let's see if we put the runner in motion. If Jorge couldn't steal, I don't know if I'm putting Gianni in motion here. Unless you get a much better jump. But Gianni's quick, but Jorge is wily.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a balk. And Gianni will get to take second.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. He's kind of sitting there. I don't know if he's twisted his ankle or... So the reason that's a balk, and it's really unfair to the pitcher, is he came home and he didn't throw. It is the rule. And
whether he falls down or not.
Yeah, whether he falls down or not. He's
he might have been trying to come around to first.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing there, but he's grabbing his left knee. I hope he's okay. He's going to get a couple pitches here. Oh, I guess he's not. I guess they're worried about time. So making the pitcher here just go didn't check on him. And Ricardo hits one deep over the center fielder's head. And it is one to the fence. Oh, it's going to score the winning or the tying run or the go-ahead run on a ground rule double.
Bounce over the fence.
So that balk puts Gianni in scoring position. If Gianni's still at first, he goes score. Second and third on a ground rule double. So Gianni, that balk is to our baseball gods. We're looking out for us. So.
So we've got to eat 7 minutes here to not go to another inning.
7 minutes remain.
7 minutes.
Okay. So
if 1:07 was the right time.
1:07 was what I understand the official start time. So Jack will step in. Jack will undoubtedly annoy the pants out of everybody because between pitches he steps way out, goes to Tibet to find his thing. Ball straight up. Catcher seems to be on it.
So
and
we
he
will
does.
play another inning.
And we will play another inning. We will go to the top of the sixth. And this will be it for innings, I think, unless they tie, in which case, as Mark pointed out, we can't tie.
Correct.
So, no autographs? All right. Because the game's not over. I understand, Blue. I understand. So Jack will take the mound here. Defensively, I think it's the same as before. We've got Gianni at the hot corner, Jorge and Ricardo up the middle, and Jabril at first. Excuse me. That ball is hit up deep into left field, but camped underneath it is Mason for the first out of the inning. So as you just saw, Mason in left, and we've got Chris in center, and Melio in right.
And 3 minutes to go for time.
And 3 minutes for time? Okay. So Jack now will come from the windup. That might have been, actually. Shot down the left field line and foul. I hope we have some baseball. Oh, there we go. One's coming in. Oh, and we're also retrieving that, yeah. So we got too many baseballs on the field now, not enough.
Well, when we're in defense, we'll just take one, please.
Exactly. Jack picking the one he likes and returning the one he doesn't to the ump. Number 30 steps back in. Number 30 has had a good day at the plate. He hit a home run earlier. That ball's low and away. Ball is elevated for ball 2. Definitely can't keep the ball elevated to this guy.
No. Teddy got into a little trouble with this
Exactly.
guy. Was it Teddy? Yeah.
Yeah, Teddy did, yeah. So that's ball in the dirt there. There's a tension you can feel here in the stands. And a shot over to Jorge. Slides, picks it up, makes the throw.
No, just late.
The runner is going to be safe at first. He hoofs it out. So, good job by Jorge to stop the ball there. Good job make the throw, but not in time. So the tying run now at first with one down. And we'll see if
that gets through, though, and you've got the tying run on second. So
probably
that was a
exactly.
good play by Jorge.
Exactly. So let's see if Jack does his pickoff move here, if they've got the runner going or not. And they throw that ball away. He's going to get a chance to get to second. And let's see if he stays there, if he keeps going. So we just gave the runner second base, puts him in scoring position. Number 8 will step in now. That ball is corked to the right side. And
a fair ball.
Fair ball. It's going to go against the fence.
That's going to tie the game.
It's going to tie the game, I think. All tied up. The Jackrabbits will bat now in the bottom of this inning. The advantage of being the higher seed. And still only one down.
I'm down to the man on third.
Man on second. Did he get only third?
Yeah. Oh, no, my bad.
Oh, he was just taking his armor off.
Taking his stuff off.
Yeah. Jack comes set. Throw back to second, not in time. There's a ground ball to Jorge. And we get to play it first. So second down, the runner does go to third. He was running on the hit and had already passed Jorge before he had a chance to pick up the ball and throw it to first. So 2 down
2 down. It would be very nice to get out of this tie with a tie game.
Yep.
So worst case is extra innings.
Well, we go to the bottom, so we get to bat again. But
No,
we
I'm
don't,
saying worst case.
Yeah, we don't want to go. Yeah, we don't want to go into the bottom here down. So Eastside has to be a wall, and he cannot let any of these balls pass. So strike one to start the first pitch here to number 17. From the windup, Jack is a little bit faster on his fastball. Swing and a miss.
Two.
That was a nice. I think that's his curve because it dropped there. 64.
That's his curveball?
I think so. It dropped a lot.
It did.
And usually his changeup is at the 50s, so. Jack feeling the 0-2 count here. And they throw that ball high. Eastside looking like maybe a back pick to third, but doesn't throw.
Probably the right call.
Yeah, I don't think you do that with 2 strikes and 2 down. Just look the runner back. That's all you
and
need.
the winning run on third.
Exactly. And there's a little ground ball down to first.
Should be easy
Jabril
work
picks
for
it up.
Jabril, and it is.
One unassisted. So the Jackrabbits will go in the bottom of the 6th. They need to score a run to win. It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can do it. What a great
has expired.
Time has definitely expired. And what a great ball game we've got going on here.
Forgot about it.
And we'll have Eastside, Jabril, and Chris, and hopefully many more. 1 run wins it. It's that simple. So Eastside steps in now. First pitch is a strike. Eastside's 1 for 2 on the day with a hit and a run scored. Swing and a miss. 69-mile-an-hour fastball there. He's pumping the heat. So 2 strikes to Eastside. Let's see if we get that curveball that goes in the dirt that's been confusing the kids, or if he just goes back to the fastball. Yeah, there's the curveball. Low, ball 1. Don't worry about it. We'll just walk it off and then we don't care. Yeah. Mark was doing some work here trying to find out what happens in extras, but we're just going to trust that the Jackrabbits are going to walk this off.
And if not, we'll figure it out.
Strike 3 for Eastside looking, and Jabril will step in. Jabril, who loves a good grooved fastball. Let's see what he can do here. And Chris will step in the on-deck circle with 1 down. The first pitch is a ball.
They are.
And the next pitch is high.
I don't even know if it was a fastball.
And there's a fastball at 68 the knees for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Jabril. And he's going to take a strike.
Just somehow got the outside
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah. Jabril usually loves a good groove fastball, and this guy's fastball comes in on rails. It's just fast.
Oh, did he go? I think he didn't
He
go.
doesn't go. He said he doesn't go, so we go to full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pulling that back, actually,
Yes.
for Jabril.
That was a good acting job there to keep that back and then sell it by kind of look like he's walking to first.
Yeah.
And he hits that one up to the right side. That nobody can
That's
see
gonna drop.
it. It's going to drop. Jabril in on a single in the sun. So Mother Nature doing what she can to help us. That's the second pop-up that hasn't been fielded because the ball's right in the sun. Jackrabbits runner on with 1 down now.
Does that bring up Chris?
Chris will step in and we're going to have a timeout, and the coach is going to come in. And are we going to get the hook for number 10? He's pitched great.
He's pitched fantastic.
Yeah.
He's got some serious stuff.
Yeah, he has some serious stuff, and he's only at 51 pitches, so they are. They're taking out number 8, who's got a limp on it now. So I guess 10 is staying, but it's a new. Is that a new first baseman or a new third base or a new second baseman? I missed where 8 was playing before.
Let's see.
Well, we have a defensive substitution due to injury, number 8.
Number 8 was playing shortstop.
Oh, he's playing shortstop? Oh, okay. He surprisingly came all the way over for that, but or maybe he was at second this inning. They moving around. Maybe they're moving around. But regardless, we have Chris up, and the winning run is Jabril at first with 1 down. We'll take ball 1. Jabril is very unlikely to be running. And there's a shot into center. It goes over the head of Jabril's going to get to third. They're going to send him. I think they're going to send him. They're going to hold him at third. They could have. The ball got away from the cutoff man. They would have scored. But there's no way for Coach Hunter to know.
No, I think you got to hold him there. You don't want to lose. You don't want him to get tagged out on the winning run at home.
You're not making that. No. You don't make that happen. But Chris with just absolutely roped that ball. So now, winning run is 90 feet from home. Aaron will be in. Aaron's saying that he is making a sub here. So that will bring Emilio's day to an end. Aaron now just needs to get the ball into the outfield.
How's that a sub, though? I thought Aaron, isn't this Aaron's spot in the lineup?
Yes, and Emilio went in, and then now Aaron's
Oh,
back.
I see. I got you.
We'll take a ball high.
Did Emilio end up batting one?
Emilio got 1 at bat, so. And then Mason's in the on-deck circle. Let's see what happens here. And we get a timeout because the coach is telling everybody to come in. So infield is now in, except the second baseman. Oh, and now he got the message too. So everybody's in. So they're doing a play at home. So this makes the ball even easier to get through the balk.
That's a balk. They don't score on it?
I'm totally confused why Aaron gets to go to first. Oh, they're going to walk him. Okay, so they walked Aaron, intentionally
So no
walked.
balk, or
So
there
not
is
a
a
balk.
balk?
They intentionally walked him first. Now that puts 2 runners. That with 1 down, that now puts the double play in order. So what they're trying to do is put a double play in order. So that's why you walk him to create the force play. Mason in. Mason way ahead of that 67-mile-an-hour fastball. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with it. I imagine the sidelines will go a little nuts here if we get a hit from Mason. We get a ball outside. 68-mile-an-hour ball, though, man. Number 10 here is throwing real hard, but his fastball does come in on rails, so you can key up on it. And we'll take ball outside, ball 3. Or sorry, ball 2. Yeah, 2-1, my bad.
Bases are loaded, though, so a walk wins the game, too.
Correct. Mason gets time. He takes a big, long walk. His heart must be pounding. Lots of yelling from the sidelines here. Oh, Oh, he's ahead of that one. Hits it down the third baseline. Foul. Oh. So now we've had 2-2. Let's see if that curveball comes in here. That's confused these kids. But Mason was ahead of the first fastball and then really pulled the second fastball. So I'm throwing a curve. Oh,
It's a
ball's
fastball
high. Full count, one down. As Mark pointed out, a walk here does win the game.
Full count.
Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Strike 3. 2 outs.
So 2 outs. Jorge steps in, and Teddy will be in the on-deck circle.
Jorge needs to not try to kill this ball.
Actually, it turns out the only option is Jorge is our final batter. He'll either get out or he'll
That's
score
right.
the runner.
That's
So
right. Nothing else can
there's
happen.
no other options here.
Right.
So game
Jorge
comes
just needs to put it in play or
Exactly.
walk.
Game comes down to number 10 versus Jorge. And he hits a little shot right. And we'll go to extras. So Jackrabbits had a chance and are not able to get the win. It is going to go to the top of the 7th. And we're going to find out now if we have zombie runner on second and California rules or not.
Find out.
Still trying to understand what the setup's going to be here. If we're going to have a runner at second with 1 out, or if we're just going to play him straight. So we are going to play the California tiebreaker rules. So the zombie runner will start on second, and there will be 1 down. So the purpose of this here is a speed, much like they have in the MLB, where they start with the runner on base. They will move them up to second here.
All kinds of interesting.
All kinds of interesting stuff. Sit yourself down and tell us about what's going on.
So, I don't know if it's right, but because this is actually the 7th inning, so technically it might not be California tiebreaker.
But they have a runner on second.
They do, but that's how. But they're playing it because time has expired. They're playing it as a tiebreaker.
If time has expired, it wouldn't go to California. It was to the 8th inning.
Right. But I'm not even certain that that's right. I haven't found it in the rules yet.
But the ump has decided we're going to California.
But either way, we're going to California. So there's 1 out, a man on second.
And Jackrabbits are home, so they will always bat.
Always bat last.
Yep, always bat last. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. There's a bouncer to third, and throw to first is going to get away, and now the runner at, so Gianni threw that little looper over, and the runner's will get first and third. Oops, sorry, there we go. So rather than having one out and a runner at second, we've got nobody down and runners at first and second. So this isn't first run to score here. This is a normal inning. They just happen to have a runner at second with one down. So that ball is strike. So Aaron, Chris, and Mason in the outfield. Jabril, Ricardo, Jorge, Gianni around the infield. Eastside behind the plate, and Jack still on the mound. Strike two.
In other news, the Phillies have tied it up against the Diamondbacks to take it to extra innings in Philadelphia.
Ah, we got extras going on there too. Good stop by Eastside, keeps the runner from coming in.
I know nobody cares, but
hey, you know what? When you have the mic, it's your prerogative.
that's right.
You say what you want to say. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm hoping
now.
Chuck Redmond, a Mets fan, is listening. So.
Oh, foul ball. Number 23 stays alive. Jack comes set now. That ball is hit to Jorge. They don't get him at third on the double up, but we'll take the out. That is now 2 outs. Remember, we start with 1 out. So the inning could or should be over, but we had the error. So 2 outs, runners at first and third. Whoops, I got excited there. Put the picture in the picture back.
Hey, be ready, outfield. Now here comes number 2 of the batter.
Number 2 will step in with runners at first and third and 2 down. And he calls time. Man, I can't believe we had bases loaded with 1 out and weren't able to score. What a good ball game this is. Throw to first. I don't know why we're doing that. The runner at third matters a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
So
The winning run at third, why are we worrying about first?
yeah, exactly.
But that's okay.
If he had a giant lead, maybe, but you know, I'm not seeing that. And there's a little short shot to Jorge.
Go home. No.
He's going to go to second for another out at second. That third out of the game at
And
second.
that saves the run. So that was the right play for Jorge.
Yep, saves the run. So Jackrabbits have a chance now to win this game. It'll be Teddy, Gianni, Ricardo as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Well, who will be on second, Mike?
So the zombie runner should be either it's the last, out or the last at batter, which I think in this case would have been one and the same, right?
Yes.
Wasn't it Jorge?
Yes.
Yeah. So
So Jorge's the.
Jorge should be our ghost runner at second.
And we have 2 outs.
Yep.
With
We'll have
Gianni,
one. One
one
out
out, and
with
Gianni
Teddy,
coming up.
Gianni, and
Teddy, okay.
Ricardo. So, but if there's anybody who you want on base, it's Jorge because he's a very aggressive, very smart base runner. Although we did see him get thrown out at second earlier today. And I think I'm going to go get my sweatshirt between games.
I didn't bring one. I'm regretting it.
Yeah, it's cold. I actually have a proper Snuggie in the car too, which I could get if we needed. I don't. Maybe it's not. Is it as bad in the sun?
It's fine in the sun.
Yeah. So maybe the sun. Yeah. So number 10.
It's warm. I think it must be 75 degrees out.
Yeah. Just breezy. Number 10 will be back on the mound. They don't have a throw down because Ricardo is out at second. Or sorry, not Ricardo. Jorge's out at second. They didn't want to hit him with the ball. So looks like Coach Paul confirming some things because Teddy is not getting subbed, I don't think.
Not getting sub.
Well, at first I thought he was coming out to mention subs, but Teddy is not getting subbed for anybody. So Jorge out at second, 1 down as we go to the bottom of the 7th here in the California tiebreaker rules. That ball is high. Teddy's a singles and doubles hitter here, so if he can get the ball through the infield, we could have this game be wrapped up. But he has struggled at the plate today. A couple of lazy ground balls to the infield and then a strikeout. And Teddy hits that ball into center. Second center fielder's underneath it, and Teddy is out. Jorge will stay at second.
Center fielder will basically run it in.
Yeah. So number 10 at about 65 pitches, excuse me. So Gianni now with 2 out. Remember, we started the guy on second and 2 down.
That's right.
So there's probably plenty of gas left in the tank of number 10, but we are going to start to think about innings pitched here for both Jack and number 10, because you can only throw 7 over the weekend. And 10 came in, in the 3rd inning?
I don't think it was that early. Let's see. I'll tell you.
Okay. So Gianni swinging a miss at the first curveball there. Change up. Gianni lets that one go high. So number 10,
came in.
he's got 5 innings pitched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So he actually came in the 2nd inning.
Yeah. He came in after 1 down in the 2nd.
Yeah. Another curve. Gianni swings and misses. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gianni. 2 down, a runner at second. The runner at second is the winning run. Throw him a fastball, throw him a fastball, throw him a fastball. He does, but he's out away from the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, if you like baseball, folks, this has been a good game. And he's going to take strike 3 right down Broadway, and he knows it.
And there wasn't somebody we would have rather have had up right there.
No, exactly. So we will go to the top of the 8th. This will now be tied for the longest Jackrabbits game ever.
Really?
Yeah, we had an 8-inning game once many years ago when Tony and I were on the mic. So we're getting into that. Jack has thrown how many? He only threw an inning and a third yesterday, so he's at 2 2/3 now. So I can't add that up. And he's at 4, so he's got 3 innings left on his.
Jack does?
Jack, yeah.
Who else? What else does the pitching counts look like, Mike?
Teddy's done.
Teddy's done.
And I believe 6 innings out of Mason yesterday.
Has Gianni been pitching again yet? Or
Gianni has not been on the mound yet, so it'd be interesting to see if Gianni goes on the mound or not. And then Chris probably could come in next, you would suspect. Although I think this is Jack's game.
Yeah,
he's got plenty of innings left.
This out.
If we eke this out, then I think you probably see Chris start or Isai. Isai has been very good on the mound. He's only got 2 pitches, but he could get you a couple of innings easily, and he trusts his infield to get the outs. So he definitely pitches to contact. But we conjecture when we don't really need to or want to, because we still need to win this game. It is 8-8.
Yes, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here.
Top of the 8th. And
okay, a lot of bit ahead of ourselves.
And remember, the Jackrabbits are the home team, so they will be batting at the bottom of this inning once we get 2 more outs from the Hooligans. I guess Gianni will start at second for us as well. So he's got some wheel when we bat.
Oh, gotcha.
So
because he was the last
out, so he's fast. So that's pretty good. So we go to the top of the order here. 14's their leadoff batter.
Top of the order, top of the 7th.
Top of the 8th.
Top of the 8th, my bad. I'm looking right at 7. And 7. We got 1 out and a man on second.
First pitch is high for ball 1. So we haven't really spent a lot of time in practice on this situation, what to do with one man on and one out in this, do or die situation.
California tiebreaker.
Exactly. So Coach doing a lot of coaching from the dugout right now to let everybody know exactly what they need to do. With the lefty up, you've got shortstop holding on the runner. And now we go 3-0. So Jack not finding the strike zone yet.
I mean, there's something to be said for first base being, not the end of the world to put a runner on first base.
Yeah, now you put the force play into account and the double play into go. And number 3 will step in. Oh, I guess 3 subbed in for 14. Because I remember 14 was right after the leadoff hitter. So
That's right.
So yeah, 3 must be the sub, or are they batting out of order?
Number 3. That's a good question, man. Did it get through? Rats. Darn it. They might be out of order, Mike. Did they, Mike? Did they bat out of order?
So they didn't. Apparently he was the kid who walked.
He was what?
He was the kid who walked.
Oh.
So
Okay.
we didn't have anybody out of order there.
Okay.
Balls.
Well, that's good because that's not how you want to end the game.
No, that's no good. So number 10 steps
We
in.
take it, but it's not.
Yeah. So a 9-8 lead there on the single through the left side. And Jack will throw that one outside for ball 2. And ball's low and away. So Jack really struggling to find the strike zone here in this inning. As a reliever, he's usually only used to coming in 1 or 2 innings. This is now turning into kind of a long stretch. And let's see. There it is, right down Broadway.
Right down.
3-1. So number 10, this is their pitcher, also their cleanup hitter.
And still 1 out, right?
Still 1 down, yeah. And there's a shot right through
There
second
you go.
base. First
He
base,
got the
they
double
got
play.
him. Double play ends the game, ends the inning, and the Jackrabbits will now put your helmets on. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3, Blue. Double play. Innings? You don't start with the second. You don't start with the 1 out
Well, we did.
on the first inning. Oh well, okay. It looks like we're playing the first inning. You start with the guy at second and 1 out, and then subsequent innings you start with the guy at second and nobody out. So 2 down, and a runner at third. Oh,
Really?
yeah! What a great play by Ricardo to stop the ball, step on the base, and throw to second.
Beautiful play.
So we'll take it. Oh man, I was so ready to be done with this inning. And ball 2 outside. Ay caramba! All these extra inning rules that
And
you're.
they're not all clear in the Cabo rule book.
Yeah.
Or the Cabo.
And there's a shot to third.
Oh, come on.
And they get him at first. Oh, they dropped the ball. Gianni throws a bad throw to first, makes Jabrell skip it out. So the second error on Gianni, and the runner will score at home because the runner makes it to first safely. So we should be out of the inning, and now we've got 2 runs down. I don't know if Gianni still got pain in his shoulder from throwing the ball,
I hope he's all right.
or if he's just worried about throwing the ball too hard or airmailing it. But he's certainly beating himself up over there at first.
No need, Gianni.
And here's his chance, and that eats him up at third.
God.
They got him at first. So there we go. So the 2 runs do score for the Hooligans. Jackrabbits are going to be in quite the hole as they go to the bottom of the 8th with they'll have a runner on second and nobody
3 outs to work.
and 3 outs to work with, exactly. And we will see, let's see, Gianni was our last batter, so we're going to see Ricardo, Jack, Isai. So a lot of downtrodden faces as they get in the dugout. We can't have that, so let's see how this goes.
Which is the open?
Use the blue one. Blue. All right. So the runner on second, nobody down. And Ricardo will take the first pitch and hit that straight up in the air. And the second baseman is going to grab that for the first out of the inning. So not a way for the Jackrabbits to start here when they need to score 2 runs to tie, 3 to win. And Jack will step in. Here's his chance now to do himself some favors as the pitcher of record. The outfield playing way in. Look at the outfield. They're way in on him. Not really respecting the long ball on Jack. So let's see if he can. He is a spray hitter, mostly hits line drives. But I'd love to see him hit one over the head like Chris did. And there's a foul out of play. And we're still lacking all baseballs. So let's see if we can get one. But until then, we're going to be paused. We're going to go try to find the ball. It actually went into a high patch of grass. A couple of folks looking for it. And here comes a ball. All right. Looks like maybe we found one. And Jack now with a 1-1 count. He is going to hit that ball deep, and I mean deep, over the center fielder's head. That ball is going to go over the fence on a ground rule double. So the second ground rule double of the game. Gianni's going to score from second, and that will make things very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I also know 10's afternoon was done. We now have 12 as our pitcher. So a new pitcher for the Jackrabbits to see. Isai will be up. So 10-9 now on the ground rule double from Jack.
Actually, we have a new catcher in too, I believe.
Oh, you're right. It does look like it. 10. I think 10 is behind the plate now. I think that's what that is. So Jack did everything he needed to do there to help himself as the pitcher of record. Isai now will swing and foul that off to the right side for strike 1. Jabrell in the on-deck circle. And after Jabrell will be Chris. And that ball is hit off to the right side. And we're going to catch that in foul territory for the second out of the inning. So 10-9 with the tying run in scoring position for Jabril.
Stay hot, Jabril.
Jabril's got to get on here. Got to keep the line moving. Left center is wide open, and that is a place he likes it. And the pitch. And there's a shot to the right side. And there'll be a foot race to first. And game over. Hooligans are able to pull off the victory 10-9. Big congratulations to them. What a heck of a game. I wish them luck in their subsequent championship match later today. But bravo both to the Jackrabbits for fighting out through 8 today, and for the Hooligans for keeping the game tight all game long. So good luck good luck to them, and congratulations, Jackrabbits. If you're a Jackrabbits fan, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Weather permitting, we'll be back on Tuesday. Otherwise, we are not back for 2 weekends, in which Isaiah will be joining us because his high school season will be over, and we'll have Mark back on the mic with us. On behalf of Mike and
Mark
and Jackrabbits Broadcasting, we say, Vamos Liebres. See you again soon.